Hello preparedness people, and welcome back to the Biggs Prep. My name is Cynthia, and today we're building a new chick pen and we're going to talk about how to get prepared for a job loss. If you're ready, press the like button and let's do it. Hey there, Buster Brown. You want to get ready for a job loss? If you lose your job, you're going in the freezer, bud. Hello, Kanye. Kanye does not want to be on camera. If you're a fan of my channel or any of the other prepping channels, maybe you already have preparing for a job loss on your radar. You should never assume that your company or your job is recession proof. Even if you work at a company that's been in business for over a century, you are still vulnerable to a recession. Being blindsided by a job loss is a very traumatic experience for even the most prepared person. You can be the most valuable player in the game and still lose your job if your company closes. My number one tip is to acknowledge that this might actually happen. You might actually lose your job. Pay attention to rumors, hours, days being cut, that kind of stuff. The worst thing you can do is have your head in the sand when it comes to job loss. Many people have a real blow to their mental health when they become unemployed, so I want you to make sure that you are ready. Blossoms. They're already blooming, my goodness. So what is it gonna look like if you don't go to work every day? What are you gonna do with your time? How are you gonna look for a job? These are things you need to think about. All the wood for the new chick pen is coming from these free pallets that we picked up. You may start seeing restructuring. You may start seeing senior management leaving. They may bring in authorities on streamlining processes, eliminating positions, cutting hours. Those are things you need to watch out for. My number two tip is to build your cash reserves. Right, Dixie? She is helping. Check out this cool tool that Mr. B made for breaking pallets. Review your budget right now. Start cutting expenses so you get the most out of the paychecks you have remaining. Check out your insurance, shop around. Shop the sales for your groceries and do the best you can to stock up. Do you have a tip that you can share with the viewers? Leave it in the comments down below. Get real about your bills and get real about your debts. Most folks have at least one bad financial habit, a little tiny way that drains money from your budget. Now is the time to cut those bad habits. There's going to be tough choices ahead. Please make sure that you open the communication now with your family and with your spouse. One of the number one reasons why people get divorced is because of money, and I don't want that to happen to you. The best time to start talking about your finances and what is upcoming is today. If you're behind on any payments, try to get those caught up. If you owe people money, pay them back now. Having a cushion, no matter how thin, is really going to help. Find a way to use things you already have on hand and use the materials you have with intention. Number three tip, look at this hat. Number three tip is to find extra income now. One side of the chick pen is done at this point. Maybe now's the time to sell some stuff you're not using anymore. Got kids? They grow like weeds. Sell their outgrown clothes at a consignment shop. Got a hobby you're not interested anymore? Sell that stuff. If you don't mind babysitting on the weekends, go ahead and pick up a babysitting job. Yard work, help people with their spring gardens. You're going to be surprised once you start asking what you find and save that money for a cushion. See if anyone has any odd jobs that they'd like you to do. Maybe they have a project they need some help with. Bartering is also on the table. If someone can barter with you for services, do that. Number four tip, learn where to apply for federal and state benefits if they apply to you. Saddle panels, so we're going to be taking these apart and putting them on the new chicken pen. Since we're not using these, we don't need to protect the daylilies in the back. Start bookmarking those websites now for filing unemployment benefits. Have your information ready so that filing is easy. You can get ahead of others in the same boat as you if it's a large layoff. Getting in line first for benefits, the early bird is going to get the worm. Check out local food pantries in your area, see what their qualifications are and any other benefits that you may qualify for while you're unemployed. Number five, sharpen your resume now. Get that software out. Get in touch with your alumni if you're a college graduate and get your resume sharp. Reach out in your network. Former managers, colleagues, clients, church members. See if they know of any openings in companies that you might want to work for. When's the last time you Googled yourself? A potential employer is going to Google you, so make sure that your social media is professional or even not there at all. If you've got a lot of political posts, now's the time to delete those.
Download some job apps and see what requirements companies have now for getting a job there.
Next up is going to be freshen up your skill set. Right, Mr. B? This is the outside so far. Look at these recycled panels that we used from our old garden where we had our daylilies. They look so posh. That looks expensive.
Is there industry-related training that's offered by your current employer? Take that now.
Even just getting on YouTube and maybe brushing up your skills with QuickBooks or Excel. That'll help out a lot in a job interview where they're asking about your technical skills. You can reply with confidence. Topic come up for you and your family. Do you know anybody who's already lost a job? Please let us know down in the comments below if you have anything to add to my list.
Take advantage of an interview coach or watch some YouTube videos on how to smash a great interview.
Next up is do an inventory of your whole house. Hey!
I know the thought of a whole house inventory is completely overwhelming to most people. Start small. Think of things that you're going to need in the next 6 months. Do your kids play sports? Make sure that you have the money put aside for that and the gear that they'll need. Any holidays coming up? Take an inventory of your pantry and make sure you have everything you need.
Start in one room. If you have kids, you know that they grow like weeds. Now, I want you to get on Facebook Marketplace. I want you to start networking for a winter jacket in the next size up. Make sure that they have what they need and get on some buy-sell groups and start getting what you need now.
Does everyone in the household have enough socks, underwear, warm clothes? Do you have a good interview outfit? As far as technology goes, make sure to run updates on older devices. Get out some movies to watch. Kitchen, make sure that you have utensils, dishes for cooking and eating at home. Reusable options for everything. If you haven't checked out this video from me, kitchen edition of getting ready for a recession, I did it at Dollar Tree. Pretty much everybody has access to a Dollar Tree and you can get a lot of great stuff there for a recession.
Next tip is to determine when your current employee benefits end. Check your health insurance options. Decide what you need to do with your retirement plan, whether that's a 401k or a 403b, and then decide what service packages, severance packages are available.
If you've watched any of my other videos, I am a strong advocate for keeping your medical appointments done up, but the minute you hear rumors that hours are being cut, days, you need to immediately go and get your appointments done and get any refills on meds.
You get paid for your unused PTO and vacation time. Not kidding. Don't lose your benefits.
Be honest with your healthcare professional. Let them know that you may be losing your insurance and they may be more generous with some refills for you.
Hey folks, it's Editing Me here. One thing that I want to leave you with is to make sure that you're practicing gratitude. Be grateful for the job that you have and the time that you have left. Be a good steward of the money that you have still coming in and all of the resources that you have available to you. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us on this Saturday getting the new chick pen built. And remember everybody, I would rather be a year early than a day late.